Have you ever been in an abusive relationship or situation? And what did it teach you about yourself?
This is a heavy one.
Yes, it is.
It's a good one, though. I like it. Teresa, you look like you want to say something.
Well, it's difficult when you consider being vulnerable with a question like this, especially when you're opening yourself up to a larger group of people. But I do feel it's important that we talk about these things so that we can identify together with the ways that we can grow and learn about ourselves, even through really difficult situations. So I did have a circumstance when I was a child where there was abuse, and it was a situation that I didn't really know what to do, how to deal with it. I just think that in that moment, as a child, even what I learned about myself is that even the young are resilient and can problem solve and create a way out of a certain circumstance. And for me, I think I am a problem solver. That's one of my strongest personality traits. And whether that's nature or nurture, whether I learned that through this circumstance, or whether it's something that was just in me and it came to play in that moment. But I do feel that children are so vulnerable, and it's complicated when it's within family situations and it's hard to talk about and deal with. But I think with an openness and communication, children can grow and become stronger through those situations. So that is what I would like to share this evening.
I think it's so important too that we talk about the kids, because I'm at the age where I bought my first condo before I bought my first cell phone. So all I could think of is I was really bullied when I was a child. And if there had been, cell phones, online, all the ways that, the bullying and the abuse and the just negativity and the verbal and all, I don't know that I would have made it. I genuinely don't know. And it's horrifying to me to see how people feel like it's safe to verbally abuse people online, or it's okay to put somebody down because they're not standing right in front of you. Or even if they are right in front of you, it doesn't make it okay, but it seems like it's easier to do if it's online. And I don't know. I don't think I would have made it otherwise.
And you know what? Most of those bullies, when they were kids, they grow up to become a bully in the workplace. A lot of them never outgrow it, So it's really bad. It's something we should always talk about. And it's not only physical, it could be emotional, it could be verbal, even financial, So we shouldn't shy away from this topic. It is heavy, yes, but it's very important, Yeah.
Yeah, I was bullied as a kid. And but again, my dad came out in me, and he was always very calm, cool, collected. And initially when you get bullied, you don't know what to do because you get scared, you might lash out. And I took a different path, and I ignored the bully. And if you don't fuel the fire of the bully, sometimes their fire burns out. My daughter was bullied as well, and when she was young, and there was about 3 or 4 little girls that were bullying her. So we had a party. I said, okay, Andy, we're going to have a party at our house, and you're going to invite everybody in the class, including the bullies. The bullies didn't come, but everybody else did. And it was the party of the century. So then all of a sudden, her whole personality, or her whole image, I guess, changed into these, because of course everyone was talking about the party. So it's interesting how you can sort of dissect a bully's mindset by almost killing them with kindness or ignoring them, because they can't do anything with that I've noticed anyways.
But do you think ignoring them is the best thing to do? Is that the right thing to do?
I don't know. I know it worked for me, because when they don't have fuel, when you're not mad at them, or you're not hurt, or you don't seem like you are, you might be, but you just pretend like you're not, they go away because there's nothing that they're not getting anywhere. Or that's what it happened with me anyways.
Mhm.
Yeah, technology has definitely made things a lot more complicated for children in that area of bullying. So we can hope with communication and just learning and growth that somehow we can learn to put an end to that.
Right. Cyberbullying.
Yeah.
Cyberbullying has become crazy, especially now the kids all have technology. It's almost impossible sometimes to even recognize that they're going through these things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Definitely.
As parents, we have to be on top of them, on top of that, I think.
Absolutely.
Very big topic. Heavy topic.
We could go on forever. We could
Yes.
go on forever. But on that note, let's give it a
Kind of changed my
Wrap
mood a
it up.
little bit.
I know.